Hey guys, GunpleFan15 here, and today I'm going to be doing an unboxing of the 135 scale RX Unicorn Gundam bust. This will be my first third-party kit. I saw this online a while ago. I was looking around at different head busts that just caught my attention for a little bit, and I saw this and I thought, it actually looks pretty cool based off the picture, so I'm going to go ahead and buy this. I got this off the Gundam Central website. I guess they're the main ones that handle pretty much all the third-party kits from the different third-party distributors. This kit is from Billion Spark Craftsmanship. I think they're the ones that have been doing those little Haro figurines. So those look pretty cool. So this big guy here. I'm going to give you a quick view of the box art, and then I'll get into the unboxing of it. So, as you can see, pretty big. I mean, just look at that. That's pretty cool there. Here on the sides here, NTD. Here's what it's going to look like all completed. As you can see, you're going to get just the base of it right here, along with a bunch of the piping and details, and you get the main upper torso with the shoulder units. No arms, just the shoulders. And as you can see, everything is in destroy mode. So, and it does come with a lot of LEDs, and this will be my first kit that'll have LEDs in it, so that should be fun. A lot of detail here in the backpack. As you can see, it's that right there, NTD on the side, pretty cool. Alright, let's get into the unboxing. Okay, so first off, we have Runner N. This is molded in black, and it's a very, very nice looking black. By the way, I'm going to be painting all of this, so if there's any flashing or anything, it's really not going to matter, because it's all going to be painted. So, and looks like you got part of the face here. Maybe that's what this is too. Big ball joint. Look at that. Look at the size of that. Focus. Oh well. Oh, it's Runner N. Next up, Runner U. Yeah, Runner U. Alright. Can't tell if this is flashing or if that's... Okay, yeah, it's just flashing. I didn't know if maybe the way that the flashing looks on here, it looks like it's actually kind of cut in to the piece. Come on, focus. There we go. You can see that. But looks like these are more for the thrusters. So, pretty cool there. It's U. Next up is Runner I. This looks more for all like the cockpit. Right up in here. It's molded in a clear, I want to say pink. It's not really red. It's more pink than anything else. Sorry about that, had a bunch of neighbor kids running around outside. Anyways, back to Runner I. It's all molded in like a clear pinkish red. It's pretty see-through. So hopefully the LEDs will shine nice through this. I may coat this in a top coat too, just to kind of help disperse it, disperse the light more, but from what I've seen in the pictures, it all looks really cool. And the feel of this plastic too, I don't know, it feels a little bit different than Bandai's plastic. Maybe a bit sturdier, maybe. I guess that's the right word. I don't know, but it's pretty cool there. Next up is another part of the Psycho frame. This is Runner L. More of the same. Just all that clear pinkish red. This is more for the shoulders. So circle there. Next up is runner A2, and this is all the gold. Now, unfortunately, well, it doesn't really matter if you're going to paint it, but if you weren't going to paint this kit, this is where you might have an issue. The gold here is not molded in gold, it is painted on. And you can really tell when it comes from up here to down here. I can see a bit of the silver shining through. So that means if you weren't going to paint this, once you cut the pieces out, you know, you're going to have the silver or white shining underneath that piece. I mean, you can cover that up with a Gundam marker or just a little bit of hand paint, but... And on the back side of his V-fin, it's still painted in gold, so if you want to anime accurate, you're just going to have to paint that in white. And of course, it's got little circles all over it. Not sure why it does that, but oh yeah, you can definitely tell it was painted up here. You can see a silver streak all the way across. So, not too good there, but like I said, I'm going to paint it. So, not really that much of an issue. Next up is runner R. This is molded in a dark gray, and it looks like, I don't know if you can tell, it's kind of bent. I'm hoping that the pieces themselves aren't going to be bent, and it's just the runner itself. If it is, I'm sure I could fix that. Shouldn't be too much of an issue. Not really too much flashing anywhere on this. So. Next is runner R again. So I'm guessing this is just more of the shoulders. Same kind of issue, except it's bent the opposite way. Pretty cool. Next is runner O. Again, molded in that same dark gray. This looks like it's just the base all over here. This is probably the base of the neck, the collar area. And I'm looking at this piece here, and it looks, the best way I can describe it, it looks sticky. I'm not sure about that. I don't know if you can't really tell. Let's see. There we go. You can see it. It's got like a grainy texture to it, especially around this area. There you go. Light catches it just right. I don't know. The rest of the pieces aren't like that. Like I said, painting it doesn't matter. Next is runner G. This is the backpack. It's molded in a dark blue. And the panel lines on this are really good. They're nice and deep. So when you go to panel line, everything is going to fill in quite nicely. Not too much flashing on it. In certain areas, you can see where some of the circles are shining through on the other side a little bit, like right there. So, again, if you weren't going to paint it, probably just a flat coat would get rid of that. So that. Next up is runner V. Not too sure what these pieces would be for. It's just piping. Oh, got a piece here about to fall off the runner. Looks undamaged though, so that's nice. Again, these are molded in a almost the same dark gray as the base and the collar, but not too much. Next is runner T. Now this is molded or colored, whatever you want to call it, in almost a gray, almost a black, kind of somewhere in between, kind of like a gunmetal, I guess is what you would call it. Pretty nice detail. And for a third-party kit, this has a lot of great detail, which, from what I've seen of all the third-party kits, they all have great detail. Some of them a lot more than Bandai actually does. So, they got that going for them. Alright. Next is the actual thrusters themselves, and these, they're actual, that's aluminum. Very nice. Nice aluminum silver. Pretty tough. And they come in a nice little baggie. How nice of them. That's cool. I probably won't end up having to paint that. Probably just leave that as it is. Nice. Zip that back up. Alright. Next out the box is the bag of LEDs. There is a crap ton of them in here. All the wires, you get the switches and everything. That's the battery pack right there, and I think it runs off of AA batteries or AAA batteries. And I think it all goes into the base. Like, all the wires run down to the battery pack in the base. So we'll have to see when it comes to, you know, putting the batteries in, turning it on. Like, once the batteries run out, hopefully it would be easy to just, you know, I hope it's as simple as just popping a piece off and then replacing the batteries. Because if not, that would be a major pain to just try and replace that. So this is going to be fun. I say fun, but I really mean a pain. Alright. Next is runner E2. Here we get into the white now. More of the shoulder pieces here, and a couple pieces have broken off of the runners. Like right here, this is supposed to be E1. This is kind of popped off here. You got a piece here coming off, another here. And I'm looking on the sides, and I don't know if that's part of the detail or if that's just where the mold has broken off in some areas. It's kind of sharp, as you can see right along the line here. I don't know if that's part of it or if that can just be sanded down. I think that just needs to be sanded down. And this piece I'm looking at right here, if you can kind of tell, get the light right, it's got a weird flash to it where it's kind of like a splatter. There you go. That's kind of weird looking. Same all around up here. A lot of flashing on these pieces. But paint. Paint, paint, paint. Next is runner E1. Same, all nice molded in white. Again, nice deep panel lines, so that's going to be easy. Everything seems to be intact and in order, no bends. You had one piece broken off. There's a lot of runners inside this box, so I wasn't really too surprised that some of it might have been bent. So as long as the pieces themselves are okay, I'll be okay. And it looks like it is so far. Alright, next is runner H. Big part of the backpack here. Main piece. Molded in that nice dark blue. Nice deep panel lines. And again, all over this you can see the circles in it. Yeah, like I said, you can see the circles on the other side, but they're all flush, so it's good there. Top coat it if you're not going to paint it. Should get rid of all of that. Really nice. Up here, I can actually kind of feel that. It looks and it even feels grainy right here. So I'll have to sand that before I apply primer. Same thing on the sides right here. They just look a bit brighter. But alright. Next up is runner F. This looks like it's all just part of the base. Okay, yeah, this is just the base, just sits flat like that. So, it really doesn't matter what this looks like, because you're not going to see it. This here, I'm not really sure what piece this would be to. Guess we'll find out, won't we? Hold it in a nice dark gray, or sorry, light gray. Next, runner Q? I guess that's a Q. More of the inner frame. All in this is more of a black than anything else. Well, nah, it's like that one before, the mixture of the black and gray. Almost like a gunmetal. Pretty cool, nice detail everywhere. Everything's in order. Same thing here. There's another Q, all the same. Alright. Oh. Next up is runner K, and this is more of the Psycho frame. As you can tell, this tremendous bend in this. And I'm really hoping it didn't affect the pieces. It doesn't look like it. Maybe this one. It looks like it might have a bend in it. I hope not. There you go. There's his chin right there. More of the shoulders, sides. Pretty cool. Uh-oh. This is runner J. Again, all molded in that same Psycho frame color, and I actually had a piece pop out of it. So, at least it was still in the bag. That's always nice. Because if there was a piece missing, I'm not sure how good their customer service would be. Alright. Again. Bends. Bends. There. And more pieces have fallen out. You get two runner M's, one in a clear and one in a clear green. It's got the eyes in it, and both of the same pieces popped out. Both of the eye pieces. So you get two sets of eyes, or maybe this goes behind it. I'm not entirely sure. I'll have to see when we get the instructions, but that's interesting. Wonder why they gave you two of the same. Yeah. I'm gonna try to speed this along a little bit. Runner P. More of the inner frame. Okay, this is actually his seat in the cockpit. No pilot figure, but they give you a seat. Again, yeah, this is part of it too. Pretty cool. Alright. Next up is runner S. Giant mechanical pieces here. All molded in that black gray. Lot of detail. Especially here. Hell, you can feel that detail. It's like a grainy mesh, I guess. But just all the mechanics into this. I'm going to have a lot of fun doing some detail paint on this. That's going to be nice. Runner A1. Molded in that nice white. This is, I think this is pretty much all of his face and a little bit of shoulders. Panel lines, nice and deep. Really cool. This, I believe, goes to his base, and there's an NTD decal that goes in it that's clear, so the light's gonna shine through it nice and bright. Look at his head. Runner B. Again, all that white. More of his head. His chest plate. Shoulders. Not too much flashing on this. well, I say flashing, yet there's still some bright bright sections and parts of it. Huh. On the back of this is the first time I've seen something like this. I don't know what these are or what they're for. Look like polycaps already molded onto the pieces. That's interesting. Alright. Runner D. This is the base. That is a lot of detail. That is very, very nice. All mechanical. Really cool. And big parts of his shoulders here. Everything's in order. So that's cool. I say cool a lot. I just noticed that. And the final runner is runner C. And this is kind of bent a little bit. Looks like this is the where his arm connects to the torso. That's what these pieces are. Rest of them, not too sure. This is okay. That's flush. So anywhere that there is flashing on this, it's flush. So won't really need to do that much sanding on it to fix anything. All right, and whoop, nope, you stay there. No one heard that. And they give you a nice big sheet of water slide decals. That's the right way. Now, I don't know why Bandai won't always give you water slide decals with their kits. I could be mistaken in this, but I'm pretty sure that every third-party kit gives you water slide decals. Oh. Seem to be the same type of blue backing that Bandai gives you. And that's that NTD decal I was telling you about. I think it just slides into a spot. Oh. A lot of decals on this. That's going to be real fun. And then finally, the instruction manual. And this thing is pretty thick. Look at that. Nice detail on it. Cool box, cool art. Alright. Tells you all the parts list, decals, all your LEDs. Nice. It's all. I think it's all full color too, so that's a nice change. Shows you how to do all the wiring, put everything together. Nice step by step, and it gives you English translations too. But as we all know, some of those translations aren't gonna go too well. Wiring into the cockpit. Tells you how to wire everything in the right order and in the right steps. Even tells you the right cables. Wow. That's a lot. This is going to be a lot of work. We're on the torso. More the... Getting to the head area now. Okay, here it is with the eyes. Tells you to use the pollen part green. You get the green part of the eyes. And then the clear part of the eyes. That is strange. There's multiples. I don't know. I'll have to see when I get into actually building it. Wiring into the backpack. Beam sabers. Give you beam sabers, but they don't give you the actual beam effect parts, which I guess makes sense because there's no arms. Shoulders, and here it is all completed. The third form, transform, and full hatch open. So I guess it can even do unchained mode. Come on, Light, work with me here. There we go. Yeah, as you can see, it's got arrows pointing everywhere. Unchained mode. That's interesting. And all the decals. Decal application. That's nice. I definitely have my work cut out for me. I haven't really decided on the paint scheme yet. I'm torn between either just doing it in a regular gloss colors, his just, normal colors, or doing it all up in a pearlescent paint scheme. I think I may go with that. Still not entirely sure yet. So I'll probably start working on this guy this weekend. It'll be my next big project. Take me quite a while to do. Alright guys, sorry this was a bit lengthy, but there's a lot of pieces in it. I just can't get over how thick this manual is. Alright, anyways. Oh. One thing I did forget to mention, when I was shopping around for this, I was on eBay first and I saw it for about $140, $150, and I posted it into some groups asking about it, and they turned me to Gundam Central, and I got this from them for under $100. So when you're shopping around, do yourself a favor and ask people in your Facebook groups or just around town, because you can definitely get it for better prices. Alright guys, that about does it for this video. Don't forget to subscribe for more content. Drop a like on this video if you enjoyed it. As always, there'll be a link in the description to our Facebook group, Mississippi Gundam and Gunpla. Make sure to check that out. Alright guys, see you guys next time.